Hi everyone, bonjour à tous. My name is Tara Eisen, I'm a writer, and my new novel is called At the Hour Between Dog and Wolf. It's the story of a young Jewish girl living in hiding in World War II Vichy France as a Catholic orphan. And by the end of the story, she has lost herself in that new identity and been transformed into a completely different person. So in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about my upcoming bookstore events, and I hope you can make one of them and maybe help spread the word. So my first event, my launch, is going to be at Politics and Prose Bookstore in Washington, D.C. at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, February 22nd. It's really an honor to read at Politics and Prose. It's such a venerable DC institution. And I'm going to be in conversation with writer Susan Call. I recently read her most recent novel, Bookish People, about a woman running an independent bookstore in Washington, D.C. And it's funny as hell, it's witty and it's smart, but it's also really moving. So thank you for joining me, Susan. Next, I go home to Los Angeles to read at Vroman's Pasadena, one of the blessed spots to read in the world. I'll be reading on Friday, February 24th at 7 p.m. in conversation with David L. Ewan, writer, editor, literary citizen extraordinaire. He has been supporting me and this book for 20 years, and it's really an honor to read with you, David. Thank you. Then I go to another beloved city, San Francisco. I'll be at the Book Passage at the Ferry Building on Saturday, February 25th at 3 o'clock. And here I'll be in conversation with writer Meredith Hall. Her most recent novel, Beneficence, is about a family living in rural Maine just after World War II. It's really beautiful, and I very much look forward to speaking with her. So then back to what is currently my hometown in Arizona to read at Changing Hands Bookstore in Phoenix. Not the Tempe location. I have made that mistake myself several times to go to a friend's reading and shown up at the wrong location. So I'll be at Changing Hands Phoenix on Thursday, March 2nd at 6 p.m. And here I'm going to be in conversation with Devaney Lozier, who is a Jane Austen scholar and a Regents professor at Arizona State University. I am so grateful for your friendship these past years, Stephanie. Then I go to Boston, to the Brookline Booksmith on Thursday, March 9th at 7 p.m. And I'll be in conversation here with Doug Bauer. His most recent novel is The Beckoning World, which is just exquisite. I encourage everybody to read it. Doug was actually one of my mentors when I was in grad school. I learned so much from him when I was a student, and I continue to learn so much from him as a writer. So it means a lot to speak with you, Doug. Thank you. Then I go to Flagstaff to the wonderful Brightside Books on Thursday, March 16th at 6 p.m. And I'll be in conversation with Nicole Walker, who is a really powerful essayist and a professor at Northern Arizona University. Thank you, Nicole. Then I go to Chicago, and I will be at the International House at the University of Chicago. Books are being supplied by the Seminary Co-op, and this is co-sponsored by CAM, which is the Isaiah Israel Congregation of Chicago. So this International House event is going to be on Wednesday, March 22nd at 6 p.m. And again, it's at the International House. It's not at Seminary Co-op Books. And I'll be speaking with Eden Alif, who's a lovely friend of mine from grad school. She's a native of Chicago and a one-time member of CAM. So that'll be such a pleasure. I've got lots of other events scheduled. I'll be posting about them. I hope you can make one of these events or help spread the word. Thanks for checking in, and I hope if you get a chance to read the book that you enjoy it. Thanks.